And welcome to the Men's Super-Liga catch-up round 5 match between Perth AFC and Perth United. Lining up for Perth AFC, we've got Andrew Law, number 11, Jack Thorpe, number 99, Spiro Nedadic, number 2, Aiden Roth, number 15, Tak Taham, number 12, Sophie Arama, number 32, and making his debut in the Men's Super-Liga, Nick Davidson, number 23. For this season, he's obviously played in the Men's Super-Liga A before, a couple seasons back, but this season making his debut for Perth AFC. And lining up for Perth United, we've got Alexander Robert in net, the number 16, and then Alex Kredovitz, number 11, Jan Chok, number 10, Mohamed Choski, number 7, Nicholas Soto, number 8, Robert Michalak, number 23. Daro Mikic, number 9. Philip Alamov, number 12. Javier Remy, number 13. Luigi Verte, number 3. So, as we have these two lineups mentioned and spelled out, it is to mention Perth AFC are having a campaign to forget about. I want to say there are some positives, but there really isn't. They have played 11 games, 11 losses with a negative 79 goal difference against them. So, probably their best performance was that round 1, as there's the opener for Perth AFC, and it didn't take, Perth United, and it didn't take long, and it was Nicholas Soto with the header that finds the back of the net, bottom left-hand corner. Jack Thorpe was caught out, and that was not what Perth AFC wanted, an early goal against them. We've got an improved lineup here this afternoon as compared to the recent weeks before the break, as Nicholas Davidson's long ball over the top hits the roof. But as I was saying, if we have a look at the ladder, Perth AFC, obviously 11 games, 11 losses. Perth United, their goal, you'd have to say, is to avoid relegation, which they've done so. They are 7 points clear of the bottom 3, but they're also in a little bit of a sniff, as there's Sbiro asking for the foul, nothing called. It is to mention a win here today. This is their game in hand. A win here today for Perth United, which it's already looking likely. And they would jump to 16 points and in 7th position. And that could be huge, as I'm sure everyone knows. There's only one regular round left. Obviously, we have a few catch-up games in there, but one regular round left, and then we split top 7, bottom 7. As there's another goal for Alamov. Finds the back of the net. And there's already 2 goals after 2 minutes, so maybe a goal a minute. We'll wait and see. Alamov, great finish, finding the back of the net. Cool, calm, and collected. But as I was saying, if Perth United do win, they jump into 7th position, and with only, I think they have 2 games remaining, 1 regular, 1 catch-up. They could maybe hang on to that position and finish in the top 7. And if you do finish in the top 7, you're guaranteed a final spot, despite how you go in that campaign, because finals is 8 clubs, so quarterfinals when we finish this summer season. So it would be a huge, huge moment for them, Perth United. Their first season in the Men's Super-Liga. If they could grasp, hang on to that 7th position, it would be great. But they do have some big names, some big clubs shuffled in behind them. The Coburn Wolves, Phoenix Futsal, both on 15 points. And obviously Sterling Brazajinga on 13 points. And Perth Pumas, you can't count them out. They're on 10 points. But if Perth AFC win here, Perth United win here, there'll be 6 games in front of them. So maybe just a bit too far away there for Perth Pumas. And don't forget, I did mention it in the women's stream. We've got another 2 men's catch-up matches midweek, which are looking to be absolutely thrilling. This is Spiro, cuts inside, gets read well. As I was saying, midweek, Wednesday night. Stirling Bras Jingo and Perth Pumas, and you got to say, Perth Pumas. If Perth United do win here, maybe it is a bit far away, but that's a real 6-pointer midweek, because the loser of that, you'd have to count them out completely of making top 7. And then after that, further up the ladder, we've got Northern Hawks and Furia Futsal Club, who are 4th and 5th. Furia, they've had a good start to the season, but now in recent weeks, versing some teams higher up the ladder, and they have been struggling. And from their final 2 games, they've got the Northern Hawks in the catch-up on Wednesday, and then Friday night they have the West Coast Cobras, so 2 tough matches for them. However, it looks like they are cemented in that top 7, so a finals berth for them in their 2nd season in the Men's Supa-Liga. So we'll see how those matches fare up. You do want to try and finish higher up the ladder, as you'd have an easier game in the quarterfinals. Here's Chock playing it through. Scary to think about this Perth United side when they can get going. They've tested some of the best teams this season. Everyone remembers that game against South Perth Alliance down at the Alliance home ground. Not many. They'd beaten Cumbrae. They beat the West Coast Cobras there, but they couldn't get the job done over Perth United, who got a real great performance against them. And I believe it was a draw. Perth United against South Perth Alliance. I think it was a draw there. 3-3. So they will definitely be a threat if they do make those finals. They could really be a diamond in the rough, or as they say in tennis, as the Australian Open's on, a wild card. They can test anyone on their day.
Make sure you're 5, Red. Make sure you're 5. Thank you.
Chilak out wide. Chock. Kredovitz. All back across. And Chock. Kredovitz. Chilak goes for the shot. Still going. Gets the shot off. Well saved by Thorpe. Here's Chock over the corner. Leaves it for Kredovitz, who finds the back of the net. What a finish, but it won't count. Here's Sabiro. Chip ball through. Kredovitz clears that one from danger. Shot from Spiro, blocked again by Kredovitz. Another good save, blocked. Thorpe, Spiro getting pressed by Chock, and he goes through his legs. But Kredovitz responds well, he keeps it in play. Comes Spiro, and the foul has been called against him. Chock goes for the shot. Wide of the post. All the way out for Robert in net. There's Kredovitz. Chalk. Trying to slip it through. Right idea, but it's intercepted. Spiro wins the side ball. Back across, down the line. A bit of reset play, ball over the top. Kredovitz out wide. Down the line, holding it up well, getting double teamed. And it's going to be a Perth United side ball either way. Wide, Kredovitz. Goes for the shot and beat the first man and Thorpe in net. Roth. Spiro. Getting dispossessed. Still going, Kredovitz. Ball down the line. Mikic. Back to Verte. Resetting play. Back to Kredovitz. Takes it down the line, goes for the shot. It's blocked well. Then on another save was Thorpe. Mara can't clear it wide, and Verte goes for the shot. It's wide of the post. As Davidson checks back on. And O'Mara has a stint on the bench. Spiro. Roth looking for the run of Davidson. Davidson gives him a thumbs up for what a great ball it was. Just couldn't get on the end of it. Mikic. Verte. Back to Mikic. Does well to win the corner. Ball down the line, finding Verte. Across. Remy shot into the roof. Losing out there was Andrew Law. Mikic. Verte inside. Remy tries to get past Davidson. Couldn't do so. Here's Roth. Switches it to Davidson. Back to Spiro. Cross for Law. Inside to no one in particular. And it's Robert's ball in net. Choski. The tip. Choski tries to force it through. Here's Davidson. Collected by Robert. Driving down the line. Soto just couldn't get past Spiro, as we saw the shot there by Davidson. Not far away at all on the replay. Remy. Shot by Soto was blocked once again. Here she is. Verte gets past one, goes for the shot. And if he found that one on target, it would have been a goal. Spiro. Getting pressed by Remy. Still going Remy. Does well. Wins possession. And the side ball. Salto out wide. Vitep. Down the line. Remy. Does it well. Spiro wins possession. O'Mara. Davidson. Trying to get past two. Can't do so. No foul called. Here's Remy. Haven't checked the run of Choski. And he fluffs his lines. Couldn't find the back of the net. Here's Law. Ball down the line. Hold up play was well. Tries to cut it back. And Robert read the pass inside well. Flicked inside, back wide to Alamov. They got past two. Couldn't get past the third. And the pass to Remy was too heavy. See there on the replay, Roberts' agility. That's not a word. How agile he was to win that ball back. Agility. Don't know what I was thinking, but we move on. O'Mara out wide. Law. Back to Spiro. Down the line. It's a good little spell of possession this by Perth AFC, despite conceding 2 goals in 2 minutes. They've responded well in the last 10. They've had 45% possession. And they've definitely warmed up in this encounter. Ball was cut back there, but to no one in particular. Side ball for Perth AFC. Law goes long. Spiro can control that one. Played wide. Spiro does well, asking for the foul. Nothing called. Here's Choski. Spiro did well. Out wide, Law. Law played back. Spiro slips it through for Law as well. Looks for the cutback and the shot. Did well to get it off. Robert collects. Good build up here. Alamov on the save, looking for the cutback, and there it is. Kredovitz finds the back of the net, and they make it 3-0 Perth United. So, timeout now for Perth AFC. Back with you just after this timeout interval. Can he finish? And they do! What a team goal! after the timeout interval. And not happy faces in that Perth AFC timeout. Spiro letting his teammates know that they need to work harder in defence, cover each other, work more as a team. It's been not a great performance so far. This is Kredovitz. Back up wide. Michalak. Alamov. Chalk. Perth United, they're probably thinking, need to aim to get the job done. Don't get in injuries. Get the 3 points. Move up into 7th, and then the attack. Their final games of the season before the split. Might just have a quick look at who they have next. So we'll have that in just a second. Moving the ball well here. Perth United. Alamov. Michalak. Sit down the line, into touch, but still has possession. It's left, and the ball had just rolled off the line, so AFC ball. So, Perth United this Friday, next week Friday, they are up against the Coburn Wolves. So, that's the tale. Get the 3 points here, get the win in their game in hand, and then that game against Coburn Wolves is probably going to decide who finishes in the top 7, depending on results elsewhere, obviously. But that's going to be a huge contest for them next weekend. See how they fare. Robert back to Kredovitz. Michalak over the bar. Ditch goes for the shot. Saved by Robert. So ball gone long. Roth, good little touch there. Still in possession. Battling hard, but he comes chopped through the middle. And next weekend, we've just had a look at the fixtures, as here's another goal for Perth United. Making 4-0 with a minute left on the clock. But as I was saying, next weekend, it's just, I'm telling you, you got to tune in. You just got to tune in. First regular round back. Got Condors versus Braza. A battle for relegation and a battle for the top 7. Coburn Wolves versus Perth United, a battle for the top 7. Longobarda, Phoenix Futsal. Longobarda trying to stay out of that relegation, and Phoenix Futsal trying to stay in touch with that top 7. South Perth Alliance versus the Aquam Eagles, both fighting for top of the ladder and the top 7. Furia against the Cobras, both fighting for their positions in the top 4. Northern Hawks versus Cumbria, another top 7 battle. Who will finish in the top 4 out of them two? And then to finish the night, Perth AFC against Perth Pumas. So if Perth Pumas can get the win midweek against Braza, you'd have to say they would probably get the win against the AFC. They could also be in a chance for this top 7. This, I tell you what, there's another goal for Perth United. Perth AFC have just lost all composure. They're getting angry at each other, and it's probably not good to see at all. It's that ball to the back post. Who was that at the back post? It was Davidson. Didn't follow his man, and it was an easy tap in. And it's not even half time yet. Spirit played Roth. Summer. Out wide. Spirit. Inside ball. And that will see us out for this first half. We'll be back with you just after this ad break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week at Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia. And welcome back after our half-time interval. 5-0 so far to Perth United, and we had a little listen into their team talk. They said, obviously, that next week matchup with the Coburn Wolves is an absolute 6-pointer, so just get the result here, add some more goals to their goal difference, don't get injuries, don't get any suspensions, don't play into the AFC game of chaos, just see it out, get the 3 points, not 6 points. Get the 3 points, and it's a good game to get back into the rhythm of things before everyone else returns next week. Good challenge there by Spirit. Ball down the line. Done well though. Do it to Verter to keep possession. All the way back, Remy. Back to Nico. Now Choc. Verter. Remy. Verter. Now Choc. And if you do follow us on our futsal Supa-Liga socials, you would have seen our posts recently, keeping us up to date with Golden Boot, top assists, all that sort of pass master they like to call it for the assists. And so far, if we just have a little look, we'll have a look at the men's first, then we can have a little dive into the women's. This is Spiro. Should have just took the shot, but he looked to cut in. Didn't do very well. Long ball over the top, a bit too heavy and thought we'll collect. But back to our top goal scorer. In recent seasons, it's been a bit higher, but so far this season, Charlie Garnham, all on his lonesome. He was top goal scorer recently at the FFA Nationals at only 18 years of age. And he is also top goal scorer here in Supa-Liga, Perth's best and only futsal competition. He's on 12 goals, and then Theo Leeming, Kichi Kato, and Luke Ross are all right behind him with 10 apiece. And then for most assists, Jake Pizzuto, all by him, he's lonesome, on 8 assists, and then there's a big amount behind him. Luke Christie, Ches Houston, Miguel Oliveira, Justin Pierce, Benji McHale, Ali Milham, Tyler Garner, they're all on 7. So Pizzuto, if you're tuning in, probably not because you're over in Gold Coast, but if you are tuning in, keep getting those assists, preferably to me, but we'll see how that pans out. And we can have a quick look at the women's. Obviously, we just had South Perth Alliance and Rockingham Cumbria Cumbre partake, and their top goal scorer is Ingrid Basilo with 10 goals, and then Mariana Tabane, Tanya Campbell, Stella Zampanogno, are all on 9. And then for most assists, it's also Mariana Tabane with 10. And then behind her is Sam Nair and 9, Emma Ilias with 8, Tanya Campos, and Penelope Clayton with 7. So that's just a little update of where we stand with our individual trophies. As here's Kredovitz. Goes for the shot. It's blocked by Spirit. And for some of you watching, it would have felt like a big break if you weren't involved with any of the Nationals participation. We finished probably about a month ago, so I know for myself, even though I partook in coaching and playing, it's definitely good to be back. I do miss playing here at Supa-Liga in WA, so very, very keen to get back in the action. So Law goes for the shot. Spiro battling hard with Remy. Doesn't come out on top though. Verter out wide. Kredovitz back to Verter. Looking for the switcher play. Does well. Kredovitz. Michalak. Verter. Thorpe saves. To Michalak. Big clap from the bench of Perth United. Happy with that ball movement. And you'd have to say it's probably confirmed now. So Perth United will be in 7th spot after this game. And it continues their good run of form. They've also got, I've had a look, a postponed game with Rockingham Cumbria Cumbre. So we'll see if that one gets played as well before the split. So 2 huge battles for them if they're going to try and secure that top 7. After that loss they had to the West Coast Cobras, losing 6-1. They've just been on such a roll, and it continues this afternoon. Alamov to Kredovitz. You know, Coach Filippo Ostuni, he would have had them working all throughout the break, keeping them active, because you don't want to lose that good form, especially when it matters most towards this back end of the season. Heading into the split and finals is Joski. Couldn't find the finish there, right on the goal line. It's over the bar instead. Good touch there by Davidson. Out for Law, goes for the toe poke, wide of the post. Ball played through, and Minchalak couldn't find the finish. Spur goes wide. Choski. Alamov, back to Choski. Out wide at Kredovitz. Chip ball through the middle, doesn't come of anything, and the shot in the own half is, I can't say saved, but just controlled by Robert. Here's Kredovitz, goes for the shot, good save Thorpe. Davidson gives the ball straight away back, but it was well done there by Law. Slows things down and keeps possession for Perth AFC. Ball flicked inside. Davidson on the spin, goes for the shot. Goalie ball. Good movement here from Perth United. Kredovitz forces it inside though, and they lose out. Here's Davidson, just to flick it out wide, loses out. Kredovitz has got to beat 2. Couldn't do so, and now here comes Law. Plays back to Davidson. Now Spiro. Ball inside. Dispossessed as Kredovitz now checks off. Alamov with a loose touch, but there's no pressure, so just takes his time. Kroll, Mikic, back to Alamov, wide Choski. Alamov. Vertet. Alamov, down the line. Vertet, Choski. Ball inside, and Alamov just fluffed his lines, couldn't get the finish on target.
Make sure we're covered. Offset yourself. Yeah.
Perth United losing possession. Now it's back with Perth AFC. Davidson as the target. That's where Nenadic goes. Davidson can't control it, and now he's working back. Ball to Mikic. Couldn't get his touch right. Thorpe's ball in net. Out wide. Law. Nenadic cuts inside. Still going. Cuts inside again. Alamov with a strong chuckle. Then cross comes Law. AFC side ball. Ball out wide. Davidson forces the pass to no one in particular. Choski out wide. Niko into Mikic. Now Alamov. Flick ball down the line. Niko hadn't made the run. Done well there, Perth United. Just moving the ball. Working the time off the clock. Alamov. Asking for the foul, nothing called. A bit of a dive there. Thorpe played short. Back to Law. They fight Nenadic. Delightful ball. Controls it well. Alamov comes in and wins back possession. Choski, Alamov. Soon into touch. Shot from Mikic. Collected by Thorpe. Plays it short to Spirit.
Keep following Nico, covered.
Slip ball through. Came off Blue. Alamov can't keep it in. So be it. Timeout now for Perth AFC. We're back with you just after this break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week in Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Shot here from Davidson, cleared into touch. As we enter the final 4 minutes 38. See what transpires, and what a ball that was by Chalk. Mikic takes a shot on early, gets the follow-up, it's chipped and in the back of the net. One finger up to the sky. Mikic, absolutely beautiful ball from Jan Chalk, and the finish was even better. Perth AFC, they try to clear it off the line. So now it's up to 6 for Perth United. Kredovitz, Chalk, back to Kredovitz, back across Mikic. Kredovitz, Chalk, ball inside, couldn't find the finish, hits Davidson. Kredovitz, Nico. Lamov, back to Nico. Chalk, Kredovitz, Nico. Looking for that ball inside. Rolls for a corner. Kredovitz goes all the way back to Chalk. It's wide to Nico. Now Chalk. Good dummy run there by Nico. Finds Kredovitz. He's found all the space. I don't know how Thorpe saved that one. Saw it last minute. So, corner ball. Lucky there by Spiro. Couldn't keep it in touch. Kredovitz, wide Chalk. Now Remy. Chip all over the top, but Spiro does well to intercept. He resets it. Rolls all the way back for Robert in net. Kredovitz looks to isolate, gets past one, looks for the cut back. Thorpe does well, gets the save off. Intercepted here. Comes AFC. Good footwork. Seems to us a couple. Goes for the shot. Lucky there. Sama just couldn't get the finish. Did really well. Skipped past a couple in blue. Just dragged his shot wide. Kredovitz. Wide. Michalak. Ball over the top. Spiro battling with Chalk. Loses out. His Chalk goes wide to Kredovitz. Ball across. And what a finish that was by Michalak. 4 point low. Michalak went high. And he finds the back of the net. And that's 7 goals to 0. With 90 seconds left on the clock. I think both teams are just content to see this out. As I say that, United want more. They like to press. Here's Kredovitz.
Back to Robert. Still going Kretovic, skips past two. Lauren Davidson. Davidson's on the move to get back. Chock, ball inside. Cut inside. Here's Spiro trying to get past a couple. Couldn't do so. He's found some space in behind, but Robert clears that one away from danger. Back for Davidson, who shoots from range. Double deflection. And then Robert does well again. Davidson. Not a bad looking shot there. It's over the bar. Robert goes long. Davidson misread it. Chosky finds Remy. Back to Chalk. Now Chosky. They try to go for the chip again. Couldn't do so. It's a corner ball. Jalak saved by Thorpe. Seen out wide. And Perth United seeing the game out. 15 seconds left on the clock. Now 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will see us for this contest in the end. 7-0 for Perth United, who now see themselves inside the top 7. Great performance from them. Some would say they were the favourites, but you still have to get the performance and get the 3 points. If you have a look at the stats, completed passes 256 to 143 in Perth United's favour. Passing strings 18-5 in Perth United's favour. Possession 59-40 in Perth United's favour. Shots 28, 15 on target, 14 and 3 on target, and obviously Perth United's favour. So with that said,